I want to take you to a hotel, not to escape the world, but to finally stop pretending we don't feel this pull between us. I don't want a hotel room for what people assume. I want it for the silence, the locked door, and the truth we keep swallowing. I want to take you somewhere temporary because what I feel for you is dangerously permanent. I want a hotel room where no one knows our names, only the way we look at each other when we stop lying. It's not about the bed, it's about the moment we finally let our guard fall at the same time. I want to take you to a hotel because my thoughts about you don't belong in public anymore. I don't crave the room. I crave the freedom to touch your soul without explanations. A hotel is just four walls, but with you, it feels like a confession waiting to happen. I want to take you somewhere we don't have to be strong, careful, or responsible for anyone else's expectations. I want one night where we don't ask, what if, and just admit this is real. It's not lust pushing me, it's the exhaustion of holding back everything I want to say and feel with you. I want a hotel room where the outside world can't interrupt the tension we've been building for too long. I don't want to rush you. I want time to slow down until our breathing tells the truth. I want to take you to a hotel because every glance between us already feels like a closed door. This isn't about crossing a line. It's about finally standing on the same side of it. I want a place where your silence doesn't confuse me and my desire doesn't scare you. I want to sit beside you in that room and let the air say what we've been avoiding. I want a hotel room not for chaos, but for control slipping quietly out of our hands. I want to know what happens when we stop pretending this tension doesn't exist. I want to take you somewhere neutral because my heart is already too involved. It's not the night I want, it's the honesty that comes when there's nowhere else to run. I want a hotel room where the only sound is the truth finally being spoken. I don't want promises. I want presence, even if it's just for a while. I want to take you to a hotel because my thoughts about you are already undressed. I want to see who you become when no one is watching and nothing is expected. This isn't about temptation. It's about connection that refuses to be ignored. I want a room where we can breathe, feel, and stop overthinking every move. I want to take you somewhere safe enough to be dangerous with our feelings. I don't want to escape reality. I want to face it with you behind a closed door. I want a hotel room where time pauses and honesty finally catches up with us. I want to sit across from you and feel the tension grow louder than our fears. I want to take you to a hotel because every goodbye between us feels unfinished. It's not about desire alone. It's about the way you stay in my mind long after you leave. I want one space where we don't have to explain why this feels inevitable. I want to take you somewhere quiet enough to hear our hearts misbehaving. I want to know what happens when we stop resisting what's already happening. A hotel room feels safer than the way you already own my thoughts. I don't want to rush into anything. I want to slowly fall into the truth with you. I want to take you to a hotel because every moment apart feels like unfinished business. I want a night where we don't check the time, only the way we look at each other. I want to sit in that room and let the tension finally breathe. I want to take you somewhere we can admit we've been pretending for too long. It's not about secrecy. It's about protecting something fragile before the world touches it. I want a hotel room where your presence feels louder than my doubts. I want to know if the pull between us is as strong in silence as it is in my mind. I want to take you to a hotel because my heart is tired of whispering. I want one night where we stop being careful and start being honest. I want to sit beside you and let the closeness say everything words can't. I want to take you somewhere temporary and feel something unforgettable. I don't want to possess you. I want to understand you without distractions. I want a room where our boundaries soften and our truths sharpen. I want to take you to a hotel because every thought of you feels unfinished. I want to know what happens when we stop walking away from this feeling. I want a space where we don't need excuses to stay a little longer. I want to take you somewhere the world can't interrupt what's building between us. I don't want to rush the moment. I want to savor the tension that brought us here. I want a hotel room where we finally admit this was never accidental. I want to take you to a hotel because pretending not to want you is harder than wanting you. I want to sit with you in that room and feel everything we've been denying.